My name is Daniel Tadros from digitalworldcitizen.com. Today we'll be talking about why Silicon Valley missed out on the first Bitcoin climb right after this.
We want a new world order. We wanna play cross borders. Want a storage to be colder. We wanna be Bitcoin holders, yeah.
So welcome to digitalworldcitizen.com. My name is Daniel Tadros, one of the Tadros brothers, and today we'll be talking about why Silicon Valley missed out on the first climb of the Bitcoin, the first major rise of this Bitcoin technology. So one of the major reasons why they missed out on this is because the major aspect, the major function that Bitcoin does is it removes the middleman. It removes centralization. It removes power from entities. It creates digitally autonomous organizations like it's doing for Bitcoin. So we can trade money from one person to another without a bank, without a government, from a wallet to a wallet, without having anyone in between except the computers that mine, that confirm the transaction. So yeah, these people are in between, but they're miners. They're a big group of people. They have no power in the network. They can't do much. It's not like a controlling power. It's more of it's a consensus mechanism that's been created with Bitcoin. So if you apply this thinking to any of the companies that are coming up, or that already exist, for example, the Ubers, the Airbnbs, the Googles, the YouTubes, where you can create a DAO, digitally autonomous organization, that has no central power, it has no like head office, and it's autonomous, and so it removes a lot of the potential agglomeration of power, like it's doing for the governments and the banks with Bitcoin. But it's not like to do it at all levels on all the Silicon Valley companies. So I'll give you guys an example. We created me and my brother created a Airbnb for parking here in Quebec. So we created it's called area parking. People can share their parking lots like Airbnb on a platform where these parkings are available. So when all of this started happening, we started thinking, interesting. Maybe we could, instead of putting up the parking lots and us taking all the profits like Airbnb or YouTube and all that, where the power is central. So I was seeing myself as a central power in this platform, deciding what to do, what not to do, what percentage. We can create a digitally autonomous area parking or app, and leave maybe the profits to the shareholders of the company, and have it autonomous. Like we can have coins, they can hold the coins, the cryptocurrency, they become the owners, and it runs alone through voting power, and this is what all the crypto companies are all about, and this is what's changing. All the crypto companies right now are rethinking the whole internet, and the power is going from these platforms to the protocol level, and this is why the YouTubes kind of don't want this, and all of the major 2.0 companies, these people are walking here, all of the major Web 2.0 companies that created these big platforms, big centralized power, maybe even like Facebook, are being rethought. And these crypto companies are financed to the tune of billions, some of them, and they're actively rethinking our whole internet and removing the power like it's doing for Bitcoin. And this might continue and continue until we rethink a lot of our stuff. It's already rethinking all the value exchange, removing the middleman of every value exchange. We can think about real estate. Currency is the first application. of value exchange. Some people think that the blockchain is great, but not Bitcoin, and that's so wrong, ladies and gentlemen. That is wrong, wrong, wrong. Bitcoin is the first application of value exchange. It's the first best application for decentralizing power and exchanging value. You could exchange $1 without a central power. After that, once this works, we can go to real estate, insurances, titles, I don't know, everything else. So this is something important has happened, and what has happened is that the trust has now come to the internet. There's a way to trust the other person in China, the other person in India, without ever meeting that person, with this new blockchain proposition. Sorry about that. Of miners having a consensus on what has happened. So this is an incredible change, guys, on the internet, and Silicon Valley has missed inning number one of this, and for probably very good reasons. Maybe they just weren't attentive. My hunch is that maybe nobody thought this was important enough. So, but it is important, and it's changing the world. And once we go into changing currency and creating platforms to remove trust and autonomous platforms, we become more and more sovereign as users. We become more independent. There's less of a need for a central authoritative force in between anything that we do. And that's so important, guys, because what our project is up to, Digital World Citizen, is creating sovereign citizens, 1 billion sovereign citizens around the world that are citizens of the internet through cryptocurrency. We're starting with Bitcoin. Just adopt Bitcoin, become an ambassador of Bitcoin, and we're doing this like major kind of movement where we're saying, hey, the system is rigged. Hey, this system doesn't work of central banking, monetary policies doesn't work. Governments being a monopoly doesn't work. We're badly served by the governments that serve us as clients, and this is the worst business to client relationship that you see in any other business transaction. The governments destroy monopolies, but they're in fact in monopolies. The banks as well are allowed to lend money with only 10% on reserve. What do they call that? Not quantitative easing. They call that fractional reserve system. You can lend 10 times more than you have, but if we do it, they'll put us in jail. It's called a Ponzi scheme. So this system is fucked up, guys, and we're creating the Digital World Citizen movement. We're going to have 1 billion citizens, sovereign citizens, rethinking the world through art and music with Eric and myself. Join the movement, guys. digitalworldcitizen.com. See the shirt. This is peace and love, and here to give you the best of all the stuff that's happening in crypto and all the new advancements in this field, more on a philosophical level than on a technical level, but we'll be there for you guys. Take care, guys. Peace.